Hi, if you are coming across this video as a forex trader right now, I want to say congratulations to you. You are wondering why am I saying congratulations? I am saying congratulations because this video you are about to watch is about to give you a turnaround in your trading journey. This video is about to solve your problem of trend determination, entry confirmation. The video is about to end your trading loss streak. And so, how exactly you will be using this particular strategy to get your entry? So you are very much lucky, and this is the best indicator for your buy and sell signal. I am referring to the Bollinger Band, and the period is 130, deviation is 2.0, the shift is 0. You apply it to close, and you also have a moving average. So you can take a screenshot of any of these and do the setting on your phone. The second moving average is period 25. The method is exponential. Then we have our relative strength index, alright, and our commodity channel index. So we'll be using this Bollinger Band to determine our trend. I know you have heard a lot about Bollinger Band, how to use Bollinger Band to determine trend. I know you have heard that when the Bollinger Band shrink, it has to do with market ranging, market consolidation. When the Bollinger Band begin to expand, it has to do with market volatility, which means volume, pressure in the market. But what I'm about to share with you in this video is entirely different from what you know, and that is why the setting of this Bollinger Band is special. Without much overdue, how exactly do we do this? We'll be using this Bollinger Band, the middle Bollinger Band, which is this line you are seeing, to determine our trend, and as well as be using the middle Bollinger Band to determine our entry. Then we'll be using our commodity channel index, which is this black line on my indicator window, in order for us to get a divergence, as the case may be. If we have a divergence, fine. If we don't, we stay out. And then we'll be using our candlestick for entry confirmation. So we'll be using a bullish candlestick, right, and a bearish candlestick, or a bullish pin bar and bearish pin bar. So these are our entry confirmation that we'll be using as far as this video is concerned. I want you to backtest this strategy. Do not conclude that it's not working. Take 10 trades out of this particular video that you are about to watch. At the end of your 10 trades, please, I want to get your feedback in the comment section. At the end of your 20, let me know either you end up in a loss or you end up in a profit. Now, this strategy is applicable to both trading Bitcoin, gold, whatever you are trading, whatever has candlestick, GBP, USD, synthetic indices, boom and crash, whatsoever that candlestick is applicable to, this strategy works on it. All right. So for my own ends, I use this strategy on a 1 hour time frame to 4 hour time frame. So if you must make your entry, you have to stick to the 1 hour time frame and the 4 hour time frame. But basically, these are the two time frame that you will be comparing it, making your entry. So let's go. Looking at chart, this is euro versus CAD. And first thing first, look at this scenario. You have to determine your trend. You have to determine your trend. I am not saying this strategy will not give you loss. No. But what I'm saying is, at the end of every 10 trade, you will be a profit. So I'm saying in essence is, you will be profitable trading this strategy. Please go back test. I am so excited and I'm beating my chest. I'm challenging you to this. Back test and let me have your feedback. But please, you have to make a checklist of every step in order for you to have the best of this strategy. And what am I saying in essence is that please have it at the back of your mind. Okay? That you must write out the condition number 1 is for you to determine the trend of the market. So let's take it a little back and let us do a little of back testing, right? So here, price move above the upper Bollinger Band. So when price is above the upper Bollinger Band, we are in an uptrend. So price has to be consistent above it. Okay, so here price is already at the upper Bollinger Band. As you can see, price move to the upper Bollinger Band. So we want to see price consistent. So you can see that all of here, price has been consistent at the upper Bollinger Band. Sorry, above the middle Bollinger Band. So what is the next thing? Price pull back to the middle Bollinger Band. So when price pull back to this middle Bollinger Band, look at where price come to. Price was here. So you are going to treat anything here to this point as a zone of the middle Bollinger Band. So you are not only going to treat the line, treat it as a zone. Okay? Right? So having said that, what is the next thing we want to see? One, you can look for price is around the middle Bollinger Band. You will now need a bullish candle confirmation. And here is our bullish candle confirmation. Let me show you this. Now, this is the first move here, right? From this candle. And then afterwards, we have this second candle that follow up. So we are talking about this follow-up candle. So the next thing, you make your buy entry. Your stop loss is here. And you can see that this particular candle gave us a divergence. Can you see that? And in as much as your divergence is in line with the direction of the trend, it is 80% accurate. Can you see that price playing out big there? Again, you can choose to use your trend line as a confirmation. You are waiting for a breakout. So you can see that. So price break out of your trend line and then you are in for that trade. You can see how it plays out. Then number 2, what do we do again? We wait for price to pull back to the middle Bollinger Band again. And look at this. Price has pulled back to the middle Bollinger Band again. And then look at our trend line. So what do? Wait patiently. You can see this price break out of our trend line. Here, even though we don't have a divergence, it is still a valid trade, right? And then we have this. You can see that short buy all the way to this point. So it is very much beautiful and simple. And again, look at what happens here. In this case, price went too far from the zone, so you skip this. And then you wait again to see what price holds. So look at what happened here. Price returned back, came all the way here, right? This particular candle was too massive, so you don't have an entry. But look at this. Price returned all the way, and then we'll have this particular pin bar. This becomes another of your entry, stop loss here. And then you can see how far this went. So, and this is how powerful and accurate this particular system works. Let me show you. This is crash 500. Let's go back. Look at this. Price came all the way down here. Can you see this? Then you be patient. Price pull back to the middle Bollinger Band zone. And what do? All you need to do is for you to spot a bearish engulfing candle or a pin bar. Look at that. That becomes your entry. But you will need patience for this to play out. Now, this strategy does not invalidate the fact that you need to mark your point of interest. You still need to mark your order blocks, your support and resistance, fair value gap, as the case may be. If you mark that and price, because of course it is not every price that will reach the middle Bollinger Band. But if you are a beginner trader or you want more accurate, you can focus basically on this. You can see this one. Look at this smart money cube. You can see how price played out in the smart money cube. So that is just it. Now look at this. You can see this beautiful around the zone of this middle Bollinger Band. This is a divergence. You can see that. If you don't understand much about divergence, please check out the videos on this channel. You can see that, and afterward, bearish engulfing candle, and then you see it falling down like the wall of Jericho. So this is exactly how you can maximize all of this to your own advantage. This is working very much. This is volatility 75. Let me show you. Look at this. Price went and then it came back, retested, and you can see that push to the upside. Now this time around, let me tell you something. You need to watch out for your 4-hour time frame. Let's say, for instance, let me show you something here. This break, for example, I'm only giving you instance now. This that break and went very far from the middle Bollinger Band here all the way to this point. There's a tendency that this thing now went to retest the 4-hour time frame middle Bollinger Band. So let's confirm that and see if that's true. Perfect. Can you see what I'm saying now? Look at it here. So price break it, the middle Bollinger Band on 1 hour very far to retest the 4-hour middle Bollinger Band. So in that case, you are checking the alignment, all right? So, and that makes it more perfect. So that is what I'll be explaining in detail in the subsequent video, how you can balance between the 1 hour and the 4-hour time frame trading this strategy. But before then, go and backtest this. Please, I want to hear from you in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, what are you waiting for? Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Turn on your notification bell so you'll be the first to get notified when we upload our next video. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you, and see you in the subsequent video.